All right, Michael here to give you the latest on what's going on. I'm finally back and welcome to the channel. A new website, a new or app or what you call will be able to launch soon in the upcoming days. I do want to let you guys know that it's built with some features and we'll get into that soon later as we speak, but we have a lot to talk about and I'm going to try to deliver this information with you in the little bit of time that we have. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll get right into it. Let's break it all down. All right, here we have the 18Z model run from the GFS model run that's running here. I do want to mention we have some cold temperatures that are on the way. So you have this heat up here that we have with these 70 degrees, is these 80-degree temperatures. Feeling like spring out there in these places. It'll get like winter once again and expect those temperatures. So we're getting into today a few rain showers popping in towards the Tennessee area, um, North Carolina mountains, some green happening there around Georgia into the weekend. But then this is what really sparks my interest right here. As you can see, the GFS model wants to throw here a low pressure system that's showing a big burst, I think this is a nor'easter setup here. And then you have those remaining rain showers. Now, realistically, in this area, and not to say that it's going to happen, I just want to inform you that on that level, just to let you know right there. It's not forecasted to happen, not guaranteed, but I just want to keep my eyes peeled. This area right into here, into east central Georgia, central South Carolina, and central North Carolina, Piedmont areas, right there into that section right there, I potentially think we could see some snow in that area. And this far south, this late into February, quite interesting event to see. Then we continue to move on out. And then as we get closer to March, that's a whole different story in itself. We're trying to organize that one up. So we'll talk about this one that's going to happen starting this weekend and ending into that um leading factor area to decide there. So, European model showing some showers, breaking out some showers again across this weekend. And a European model says, hey, it gets cold, but the rain is long gone and this low pressure is long gone. You see how it tries to throw some moisture in, and I think that's sort of like a northwest flow you will have that's throwing back that snow coming back down from the mountains. Um, Moving this off here, um, right into here. Snow, like I said, the northwest flow throwing back down into that area right there is a possibility. Temperature wise, we're having the possibility of some temperatures that will be going down. Some areas of Florida could see the 30s, the 40s, and as far south as Miami. Could you feel your low temperatures in the lower 50s to upper 40s? We're still trying to see how that would work out, but the potential is most definitely there for those below average temperatures. Once again, especially this time of year. I mean, we went from above normal temperatures, now we're about to go below average temperatures, just like that, with a snap of the finger there. Now we're gonna look here locally at the National Weather Service in Columbia, see what they've been discussing. They're discussing rain moving into the area. Normal temperatures expected later this week as you have a warm front. And then it says rainfall is expected Saturday as a cold front pushes through a few thunderstorms with a limited amount of surface instability. Keeps the outlook for severe weather low. So they are discussing that potential of that cold front that's moving on through. So that cold front going to be quite interesting bringing these temperatures as we get through those days here. Now, of course, snowfall up to the Friday mark. Of course, not possible at this time. Now, we did. I do want to mention that we did. Were able to see some reports. I think of some. Well, I don't. I'm not sure if there were reports. I'm not sure if it was hitting the ground. You guys can let me know there in the comment section. But there were some flakes that were falling in the upstate, east central Georgia area. So areas like Greenville, Augusta, maybe even Columbia had a few flakes Last week might be about a week by now at this point, but a few days ago, we had a few of that flake action going on there. So I want to give you this example here. This is the National Weather Service here. We're just going to show you the map here. And I want to lay out what's going on here. And yes, you know, you've heard this scenario before. You've heard the term before, cold air damming, where you have this significant mountain piece in the Appalachian Mountains. Really here is what's helping us out through this situation for the time being, especially when we had that little that ice event that did bring some sleet things and some things that cold air damming helped us out there. So this specific area right into here that I'm circling right here and points east, northeast. Um, Potential for some. I think there's a possibility of snow. We're still trying to figure out the models. This could trend up. This could trend down. We're seeing the model guidance. As you can see there, it's close to connecting. It all depends. So you have that low pressure, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to make sure I have this drawn out here. You have that low pressure moving eastward, and then you're going to have, and that is not in a good spot at the moment. Right around here, you have that low pressure there, that cold front's moving on through. But then you have this cold air, and this is a bad example, but you have that cold air. So remember, when you have that cold air with that low pressure, you start to get some winter weather activity that happens in that situation. So is the rain going to leave? It's not going to catch up. Could the cold air? The cold air could potentially miss this, not catch up in time as the models are showing here. As you can see, the European model says it's going to get cold, but the rain will long gone be there towards our east out into the Atlantic Ocean. I'll make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you.